Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, since I don't believe a thing these guys say, I will still make videos on showing you how we are supposed to think and to what extreme these guys, how low they got. They want us to believe that the Ukrainians are shooting down all the Russian incoming missiles. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very highly unlikely. And if that would happen from time to time, I would understand it. But they want to prove or show us consistency. So the Ukrainian defense systems, which are Americans and the best, show us that they destroy in proportion of 100%, 95% of the incoming missiles, rockets sent by the Russians. I have doubts believing that. But let's see what these guys are saying. The point here is that Russians launched 13 cruise missiles toward Ukraine at night. All destroyed. Okay, Ukrainska pravda. June 23rd, 2023. Ukraine's air defense forces have destroyed all 13 Kh-101/Kh-555 cruise missiles and a reconnaissance drone, which were used by the Russian invaders to attack the territory of Ukraine on the night of 22/23 of June. Question, or maybe advice: hey, Russians, stop doing that. Can't you see they down all your missiles? You waste money, time, and so on. Don't do it. These guys are destroying all your missiles that you send. Why bother? Don't you think the Russians should look into it like this and say, what's this? It seems like these guys are shooting all our missiles down. Should we keep doing it? Yes, do it. Why? For the terror aspect. Okay, we're gonna terrorize them. But how do you terrorize them if those guys show you consistently that they destroy all your missiles? Well, I don't care, man. You can shoot. We're going to destroy them. The terror aspect is dissipating. But somehow the Russians are and they do it. That's what we're supposed to think. And I'm quoting, the enemy attacked Ukraine on the night of 22/23 June using strategic aircraft. This time, the attack was aimed at a military airfield in Khmelnytsky Oblast. They are destroying this for the F-16s and others, so they can't use them. The launches were carried out at around midnight from the Caspian Sea, with the use of 4 Tu-95MS bombers. Air defense forces destroyed all 13 Kh-101/Kh-555 cruise missiles, most of them over Khmelnytsky Oblast. I'm going to show you where all this thing happened. In addition, according to the Air Force, Ukraine defenders destroyed a Russian reconnaissance UAV of an unspecified type. So let's see where this occurred. All right, so here it is on the map of Ukraine where this oblast is. Khmelnytsky right here. This is by Lviv, by Poland here. And I have another map that would show you in the context of war right here. This is Khmelnytsky right here. And this is where the front line is. And I'm going to show you where the Caspian Sea is. So they tried to attack this airfield here. Why? Because these guys are going to bring probably if they got so far here, these guys want to bring if they bring the F-16s here, and from here take off and come back, take off and come back, probably. And they say, okay, we're going to destroy all your airfields and you need time to fix them. And as we know, the F-16s need a lot of things in order to take off, like a military weapon style. Then, they're not going to be able. So let's go to the Caspian Sea. So remember, this is the Sea of Azov. Here's the Black Sea. This is Romania, this is Ukraine, this is Russia, and down here somewhere is Georgia and Ossetia, Abkhazia, and so on. Chechnya. So let's go to the Caspian Sea. So Caspian Sea is right here, and here is Azerbaijan, and as I said, Georgia, Abkhazia, Turkey, Black Sea, Ukraine. Here is Russia. So they flew somewhere from here, Caspian Sea area, took off here, launched their missiles, they went and destroyed, or not destroyed because they were all destroyed by the Ukrainians over here somewhere. So they came over the Sea of Azov. Where was that? Let me go back here. From here over the Sea of Azov, I'm assuming. I don't think they came over the Black Sea, the missiles. And from here, boom, 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 right there. So let's see what else these guys are telling us. So they launched all these things and everything is down. Background: explosions rang out in Khmelnytsky Oblast on the night of 22-23 June. An air defense system was operating in the city. Explosions were also heard in the city of Zaporozhye. Let's go to Zaporozhye, which is the city right here. This is the city of Zaporozhye on the Dnieper River. There is the front line here. So again, the Russians are doing something that they should not do, which is lose money. And well, they tried, and that was not about creating terror. That's about creating destruction, destroying those that airfield. I made some videos on some articles with some experts talking about what the F-16s need in order to take off or land from an airfield, and it seems like they need a golden takeoff. That's how they need a long, wide, clean as fuck, and they want to make sure the wind doesn't blow, it's the right temperature, the sun doesn't really blow its rays on it, the birds are not flying, it's the right time. If you have such a weapon in a war that needs so many things to be right, what the hell is that? You kind of go with a what is it, M16? What is it? I can't remember right now. You go in a war and you can't. Oh my God, the wind is blowing. We can't use. Let's get the AKs now. In Vietnam, right? Oh, we can't use these M16s because it's too humid and they're gonna jam. Let's use the AKs. Faster though. What kind of weapon is that? You don't go to a ballroom with M16 or, well, I got a baby doll right here. I like it. It works. Let me see the temperature, the wind speed. Is it the right time? Is it on, when is it? Is Monday? Oh, Monday, these things don't work. Only Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Is that a weapon? No, I want a weapon to work always because I depend on it. The same with F-16s. The F-16s did all kind of things. The surface need to be like golden, nothing. They have to blow it or clean it, because their landing gear is so sensitive, it's gonna break. And then the air intake under the nose is so low and so big, it can suck all kind of things in and destroy the engine. Really? Yeah, and not only. I mean, is that what you need? What if the wind blows and it's raining? Can they fly if it's raining? It's a legitimate question now. I don't know, maybe the windshield is gonna break or whatever, the cockpit. All right, this is it. The Russians tried, they couldn't do it. These guys are so good. Why even bother? I don't believe shit. First, I agree that the Russians launched some missiles and that the Ukrainians might have destroyed some of them. That's the extent. I don't think, it's not impossible that the Ukrainians destroyed all of them. But possibility, it is there. Probability, I think, is much lower than these guys are reporting. Obviously, if I read the Russians, they will say all of them hit the target. So that's why, it really can't be like that, but two opposite things true in the same time. That's what, double speak? We're there. But I understand, is war. They are about, to one another, unfortunately, and they all lie more than usually. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.